How do I get feedback from clients that is actually meaningful? Good evening and welcome to In the Car with Clint. One of the questions that's come through from my recent post is, how do I get feedback from clients that is meaningful? Phone calls, email, surveys, etc. Now, my immediate reaction when reading that question was face-to-face. You know, I've done a video before, face-to-face wins the race. I think that, for me, more so than any other way of communicating, I like face-to-face interaction. I don't want to do Zooms. I mean, although we have to sometimes, I definitely don't want to write emails. I'm happy to do phone calls. I think you can still kind of hear the tone from people around what's really going on. But face-to-face, you can actually see people's body language, their reactions to questions, whether or not they're feeling uncomfortable, whether or not they're answering a question truthfully in your mind. And obviously, the older you get or the more experience you have with those conversations, the better you are at reading them. So I think it's probably challenging, the person that's asked the questions in landscape construction, so it's probably you know, a little bit different for your field, because you might only deal with someone once or twice. You know, people might only build a house twice in their lifetime or once in their lifetime, or they might need a retaining wall done and they don't do it again. I think you probably need to look at it through the lens of why do you need to know and what do you need to know. You know, is the feedback valuable for you because you're focused on continuous improvement, or do you want to use it to get written or video from them that you can use in marketing? Like, I think that's probably important to ask that question first and go, why do I need to know this information? And then structure it around that. So if I wanted to know information about the service that we offered, and to then use that for a continuous improvement process, I would be looking at going and doing final walkthroughs with all my clients upon completion of the job. Even if, you know, maybe there was 10 or 15% of payment owing, make that part of the procedure and go, all right, you know, this is, we run this 5-step process. We have, you know, we'll charge the deposit, which I think legally is 10% maximum, capped at $1,000. I don't know if that's changed for trades. Then once stock's on site, we'll charge you the extra 20. Then after we finish this stage, we'll charge you another 20. Then we'll charge you another 20. Then there might be 10 left, or there might be 15 left, depending on how you structure it. And just like be really upfront at the start and go, that last meeting's really important to me, or the second to last meeting. No, it'll be the last meeting. It's really important to me because I'd like to use that as an opportunity to get an understanding from you, what went well, what you were happy with, and, you know, if there's anything that we didn't do that we need to kind of finish to make sure that you are 100% satisfied with the service that we offer. And then I would make sure that I have a list of open-ended questions that are important to you. So you know, if you were to do this project again today, what would you do differently when engaging a contractor? Tell me, you know, the things that you liked about working with us. Tell me the things that you didn't like about working with us. That kind of, the things that you need to know. And then you've got the information. I mean, that's what I would do. If you don't have a confidence about you when it comes to face-to-face interactions, you could probably use some software like SurveyMonkey and actually send it. I find that that's a bit hard. Like, I won't fill out a survey because I can't be stuffed. And if you offered me $1,000 to fill out a survey, I might do it, but I just can't be stuffed. So I think having a phone call or a face-to-face interaction, asking the questions that are important to you and actually listening, I think you'll find that you'll get some positive results from that. I hope that's answered your question. That is it. It's getting dark. Daylight savings. I live too far away from the equator. I need to sort that out. Be kind to each other. Most importantly, be kind to yourself. I'll talk to you soon.